Welcome to 5 Minute Fridays. Today we're going to talk about how to get over being offended in 5 minutes or less. So the first thing we need to do is concentrate on something that your feelings are really hurt about. Okay, what's the thing that's just ticking you off right now or that's making your stomach grind? You're lying awake at night. You got it? You're really upset? You're feeling the pain? Here we go. Okay, so there's three things that we can do. Jesus sets the standard as always. Let's go to Matthew 5 in the Sermon on the Mount. And he tells us if we're offering our gift at the altar, that means if we're going about our lives, going to church, going to heaven, but we are harboring offense against someone or got our feelings hurt, he says, forget it. Put everything down. First go and be reconciled to them and then come and offer your gift. And then he says this very crucial thing. Settle matters quickly with your adversary who is taking you to court. Now, your adversary may actually take you to court. We live in the United States where there's about one lawyer for every 300 people. We have more lawyers per capita than anywhere in the world, and they all need to make a living. So the chances of you actually ending up in court in the course of your life are pretty good. But let's see if maybe we can keep you out of emotional court with the people you love. Stephen Covey one time in a book did a thing I liked, which is he talked about being taken to court as the kind of prison we build in our families where we get offended and that offense builds and that offense builds. We've got to live together. We've got to be together. But we can hardly talk to each other without hurting each other's feelings. You know how it is. It gets to the point where your spouse just looks at you and you get your feelings hurt and they're mad and, you don't need to live like this. So how do we short circuit this? How do we make sure that we don't, as one couple said, the wife proudly said, we've been married 50 years. And the husband said, no, we've been married 1 year 50 times. How do we keep from repeating these offenses and hurts, getting hurt and giving hurt? Three quick things. First of all, let's remember to get our feelings hurt is a choice. I got my feelings hurt. I have now mentioned myself twice. I'm right in the middle of this. David Bednar says, certainly clumsy, embarrassing, unprincipled, and mean-spirited things do occur in our interactions with other people that would tempt us to take offense. However, ultimately, it is impossible for another person to offend you or offend me. Believing that another person offended us is fundamentally false. To be offended is a choice we make. It is not a condition inflicted or imposed upon us by someone or something else. If you've read the book by Ruiz called The Four Agreements, same point. Agreement number 2, don't take anything personally. It reminds us that the way others treat us says as much about them as it does about us. So here are three quick things we can do with that in mind to keep ourselves from being offended long term. Let's get it out of it in 5 minutes or less. First of all, take the thing that hurt your feelings and take the piece of information that is worthwhile out of it. For example, let's talk about a fault of mine. I talk too much. I'm too loud. Sometimes I just don't give other people even a space to be heard. I know this shocks you about me, but we can get over it. Okay, my dear husband, who's a very nice man and loves me very much, occasionally will just quietly lay a hand on my knee when I'm just getting out of control. This ticks me off. It hurts my feelings. I want everyone to think I'm wonderful. I don't want to feel like I'm annoying, but I am occasionally annoying, and guess what? So are you. So are all of us. If the people we love remind us of that now and then, they are doing us a favor. Take the piece of information out of it. Don't start stomping around saying this means you don't love me or this means I'm a bad person. That's not what it means. It means that the person who loves you and who 9 times out of 10 manages not to say anything about the annoying things you do is reminding you that you do live with other people and that you can improve a little bit. Take that information and run with it. Number 2, resolve things quickly. Apologize so that it doesn't continue the argument. Just apologize. Jesus says, agree with your adversary. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. Boom, done. No needs to go on and on and on and on. Even if they're wrong, just apologize. Just move on. And 3, ask Jesus to heal your heart. Do you do this? I don't do this as often as I should. Here is a prayer we might pray the minute our feelings are hurt. My dear Lord, would you shine your light on this moment? Help me to get the information I need from it that will help me be an easier person to live with. Because I want to be that person. I want to be more like you. 2, will you help me not to take this so personally? You know how I am. I get my feelings hurt so easy. Would you shed your healing grace on me and just help me to separate my feelings from this a little bit and not get so bound up in it? And 3, will you simply heal my heart? Will you just heal me? You know I've been hurt over in my life about a lot of things, and I'm a little oversensitive. I'm a little raw. Will you lay your balm of Gilead on me? Will you lay your healing grace on me? And help me to just rise up and say, I'm a beloved daughter of God. I know He loves me. I know the people who live with me love me. I know no one meant to hurt me as bad as I'm hurt. Will you heal me through your holy grace? I just feel that maybe offering that prayer in that moment, let's do that as an experiment this week and see if we don't spend so much time harboring hurt. Have a better day, and may God be with you.